Season 3 Reloaded is coming up fast for Black Ops 6, and we've got a ton of information that's been confirmed to be included in the next update, including new maps, new events, and so much more. I made a video some time back about some of these updates, but we've gotten even more details, so let's just dive right into it. Season 3 Reloaded is going to be launching in Black Ops 6 on May 1st, and some people have already found that they can preload the update in Battle.net, but this Season 3 Reloaded was delayed from its original start because of the initial Season 3 delay. However, it's now officially going to be launching on May 1st. If you haven't done so yet, the Black Ops Tribute event does end on May 1st, so you should get on that right away in case you haven't finished it. The fastest way I found to play was basically through zombies and just use some double XP tokens, and it goes a lot faster than multiplayer. So first up, let's talk multiplayer. We are getting some new maps in Black Ops 6's multiplayer lineup, including Haven, which is a core 6v6 map that will be medium-sized and take place inside of a KGB safe house. The second map that's going to be added to Season 3 Reloaded is Signal, which is a 6v6 and 2v2 map that will be small-sized and is set in 1968. I'm hoping the maps will feel fun to play so far. I think that Season 3 has had a decent lineup of maps that have been added, so I think that they've been solid. Let's just hope that these next maps don't feel like a drag to play on. Now, in terms of limited time modes, there are going to be some new ones added to Black Ops 6 that we've known about now, at least in concept, but we now have actually gotten some detailed breakdowns on what we can expect to see in those particular modes. So first is Joint Operations, which is a gauntlet that challenges players across a series of multiplayer mode variants, including Team Deathmatch, Domination, Hardpoint, Kill Order, and Kill Confirmed. So as the match progresses, there are modifiers that will affect every operator on the map, including plus 420 score bonus, third person, visual impairment, double health, hardcore, paranoia sounds, low gravity, double jump, and increased movement speed. All 5 modes will be 6v6 matches, and the order will be randomized at the start of each match. As the match goes on, every 2 minutes the modes will change, and it will end when one team reaches the score limit or at the conclusion of all 5 modes, whichever comes first basically, and the team with the most points obviously is going to win the overall match. So pretty similar to the pentathlon mode from the Squid Game collab back in Season 1, but with some interesting modifiers here and there, so that sounds like it's going to be pretty fun to try. Moving on from that, we've also got a brand new perk being added to the multiplayer, which is Vendetta, and this is going to be a recon type, or the blue ones, and will be in slot 2. You can unlock this one during the Blaze of Glory event, but basically on respawn, your killer's last known position is marked for a short period of time. If you eliminate the enemy within that short period of time, you do get a bonus score. The Vigilance perk is basically the counter to being marked by Vendetta. So if you're a Warzone player, there's also some new content coming to Season 3 Reloaded, including new features in Verdansk, like 2 limited time modes and continued support for Rebirth Island Resurgence and Battle Royale Casual. The Verdansk train station is back, and there's also going to be a loot-filled train that is sent around the map with multiple access points, and you can also ride the same train. There's going to be some high-value loot zones as well, where you can get some quality gear and loot. Additionally, there's going to be more contracts like the Big Game Bounty contract, where you track down and eliminate the operator with the highest number of eliminations. There's also the Train Recon contract, which will be where you have to hold a position on the moving train. A new vehicle has been added as well, which is the Triumph TF250X, and this is currently in Rebirth Island, but it's going to be added to Verdansk on May 1st. As we've known for some time as well, ranked play is finally coming to Verdansk in the Season 3 Reloaded update, and basically you will play in trios against 49 other teams with a total of 150 players in a match. You earn SR for outlasting squads, eliminating your opponents, and completing challenges. The amount of SR you earn for eliminations does depend on your rank and the rank of your targets. There's also some free rewards that you can pick up for ranked play in Season 3 Reloaded, including a free weapon blueprint and other cosmetic items. The limited time modes for Verdansk are going to be High Trip Resurgence, where you have to deploy with predetermined weapons and seek out shades in supply caches that give you boosts like faster reloads, super speed, and no fall damage. There's also going to be a mode called Massive Resurgence, where you get 120 operators on Verdansk Resurgence. Moving on from there, we have some new weapons coming to Black Ops 6, including the Ladra, which is an SMG that is full auto and has an extremely high rate of fire, supposedly excellent range, and low recoil. However, you need more shots to get a kill because it does have a lower base damage for its ammo, but this one can be earned in the High Art event. The Goblin MK2 7.62 mini rocket conversion is also going to be earnable in the High Art event, and will convert the Goblin MK2 into a fully automatic weapon with explosive rocket ammunition. You get splash damage capabilities that come at the expense of bullet velocity and rate of fire. The Goblin was a pretty unpopular AR since it's got a low rate of fire, and I personally wasn't the biggest fan of this weapon either, but I'm glad that they've been adding these conversion kits because it does make getting headshots much easier in my opinion, and it's just more competitive against fully auto weapons. Now we're going to get into the events, which one of them is the new High Art event, and this one is going to apparently be featuring Seth Rogen, who is also going to be that special operator that we heard about in the High Trip Resurgence event basically. So this makes sense, I guess, considering the sort of 420 theme going on with this update. But yeah, there is a premium and a free track that will be launching on May 1st and I guess replaces sort of the Black Ops Tribute event. This event will let you earn XP in multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, and you can earn new rewards for free, or you can buy the premium track, which is for 1,100 COD points as is expected. So the free track includes the following rewards: a new operator skin for Stone called Casual Ops, and this is totally free to earn, which is really cool. You can also get the conversion kit for the Goblin MK2, a unique spray, a weapon charm, sticker, loading screen, and emblem. It does look like there's more rewards that just aren't pictured here, but we'll probably see more of the track later. But yeah, the Lodger is also unlockable in the free track as well. If you do end up buying the premium track, it's mostly for some cosmetic stuff. You get the new Seth Rogen operator, which actually wasn't really a collab I was expecting to see. I don't know why it just never occurred to me in the slightest. But yeah, you can also earn some weapon blueprints, a finishing move, and an emote. There's also a second operator skin here for Seth Rogen, which is called Host Rogen, and there's more rewards that aren't pictured here, but we will find out about later. The second event that's going to be in Black Ops 6 is the one we've heard about basically for a while now, which is the Blaze of Glory event, and this is going to be available across all three modes. You collect Blaze Bucks dropped by eliminated enemies and found in supply caches in Warzone, and then you redeem those bucks for rewards like the new Vendetta perk, the Frost Blast field upgrade for zombies, and the highly decorated weapon camo, as well as a variant for Black Cell owners. So pretty similar to the Terminator event and other events where you kind of have to collect stuff. For zombies, there's also going to be some new content, including the Zombie Snacks limited time mode. This one basically challenges operators to keep energy reserves while aiming to enter a flow state that gives you extra power for killing zombies. This limited time mode is going to be on all 5 maps and in standard and directed mode, so you have a variety to choose from. Zombie Snacks is going to have an energy meter where your operator's health bar is replaced with an energy meter that depletes when you're moving or taking damage. The energy meter doesn't passively recharge. Instead, you're going to have to find food basically. In directed mode though, energy only depletes when you're taking damage, so not when you're moving. Anyways, you can replenish your energy by eating snacks, drinking perks, or chewing a gobble gum. There's also going to be some health based features that can refill energy like the stim shot and light mend ammo. The Juggernaut perk increases your overall total energy bar, pretty similar to how it does with health already. Specials, elites, and HVTs are guaranteed though to drop 3 snack items as well, and you can eat food dropped by downed enemies to replenish your energy. There's also a new power-up called Refrigerator, and when activated, it makes all eliminated zombies drop food items for a short period of time. There's also a flow state that you enter when you eliminate 10 zombies without taking damage, and you also get a special boost, and apparently there's some unique music in this part as well. You can earn some rewards if you complete the main quest in standard or directed. You can earn for directed 4 gobblegums per map with 1 guaranteed high rarity gobblegum and 15,000 XP per map. For standard mode, you get 1 high rarity guaranteed and 5 other gobblegums, so you get a total of 6 gobblegums per map and then 15,000 XP per map as well. So for the field upgrade, which is Frost Blast, it's also going to be added, and it is in the Blaze of Glory event like I mentioned earlier. You can deal lethal frost damage on activation and slow any enemies that enter it. There's also major and minor augments as usual, and they are as follows. For the major augments, we've got Ice Slick, where enemies within the blizzard may be knocked down. Frostcast, where the blizzard moves forward when activated, Flash Freeze, which is where normal enemies within the blizzard will be frozen solid and killed when damaged, and then for the minor augments we've got Extension, which significantly increases the duration of your blizzard, Frostbite, which increases damage to any frozen enemies, and Extra Charge, which increases max charges by 1. Shattered Bill is getting its directed mode, and the Raygun Mark II is officially going to be added to all of the other maps, and it's available in the mystery box. Of course, as with any update, there's going to be some new wacky operator bundles, including the Seaborn Mastercraft, the Peak Performance Tracer Pack with a Reactive Ultra Skin, the Charm and Harm Reactive Ultra Skin. There's also the Dolce Catastrophe bundle inspired by Cinco de Mayo with some weapon blueprints and things like that. There's going to be a new endowment pack as well called United Force, and this is going to be accompanying the Code Got Your 6 event. But yeah, there's a lot of content that's dropping for Season 3 Reloaded, so lots of stuff to look forward to for sure. Let me know in the comments below what you're most excited about for this new set of updates and events, and what do you think of the fact that Seth Rogen is being added to Black Ops 6? Don't forget to share this video, leave a like, and subscribe with notifications set to all so you can stay up to date with all the latest content. And that's all for today, folks.